Hello and welcome to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. My view of humanity is a whole new tea. Hi and hello to my lovelies, my beauties, my royalties. Oh, take that deep breath. The deep breaths are getting a little easier now. And don't forget about those Epstein files. Ooh, oh, babies. Ooh, like if I didn't have my disability, I could cross my legs. Or Indian stuff, like, oh, I I think I've talked a little bit about the Great Sheep Society episode, or I haven't done the full episode yet, but being punished about Indian position. That's what they called it back in the day. But it's like crisscross applesauce, they say now or whatever. But oh, do you know that I used to get spankings and punished for it? Yeah. 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 And I'm still working out the definition of hate, how it feels and everything like that. But I know back in those days, oh, I I made she might have been my third grade teacher, might have been like the first woman because the amount of times I've got whooped for because of her. And one of the times I had to wear in the summertime I had to wear long pants because of the markings on my leg because of and lo and behold, it was because of my disability. So, so when people say that, why do we need DEI? That's stupid. That's woke. And I was like, I am evidence. I know personally. I lived a life undiagnosed where no one would listen to me, and I was physically harmed so much. I went through so much pain. Now, like either mentally, physically, and financially. Ooh, financially until But anyway, yeah. Last night, there is so much petty going on, political petty too. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot. And I'm starting to make a new list. I have a very old list, and I might get to those one day. But I'm making a brand new one. Some are petty, some are petty.com, and because, oh, who watched? Let me know. And I might even put the link in the video. Who watched the orange man's name get taken off the building? You know they aired that live. Do you know they aired that live? And who watched parts of it? I'm with my hand in the air, like I just don't care. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, and okay, I didn't watch hours and hours of it, but there were some times where I'm like, okay, I gotta switch from right. Oh, I have a new poem up too, but I went from writing to uploading and like working on Patreon and doing some research trying to get like my labels and everything ready for the candles. Yeah, watch my other channel cuz yeah, I finally have one of the episodes is up, but and tomorrow we'll have another episode. I don't know the exact schedule. I'm thinking maybe every other day if I can, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, back to the babies. Even like I was checking on it around 11 and midnight. Yeah, they had the lights blaring at it and they were still working. And I'm like, like if if I had a man, which yeah, I gave up on men. I gave up on dating. But okay, if I was dating a man who that's his job, what would I pack in his lunch? What would I pack in my baby's lunch if that was his job? So yeah, that might be it. Like I put that on my list as a possible petty. And what kind of note, because lately I've been reading like with a lot of the dating apps and some of the messages or the profile descriptions a lot of men are writing. Like, how do you say you're conservative without saying, or you want an old school or traditional? And the thing is, like, I would not mind packing his lunch, but not as my job, not out every day, because I'm gonna have my life too. I'm gonna mm. And what about, is he ever going to pack mine? Like, because to me, that's like when you break bread and when you cook and do, like, that's a very affectionate thing. At least to me, it is. But like, I keep reading, like, especially for men who say they're not political, or sometimes they're conservative, but a lot of not political, or men who skip the political question. Yeah, they have a little, it's like, what are you going to pack in my lunch? Or I want a lady who is like, I would enjoy her cooking or her meals. And I'm just, but then they like me. I don't know why. They misunderstood the assignment because I don't know why. It's like, I can cook and I will. It's like, if I feel that connection, like if I'm in a relationship and I find out, like, oh, he think that's my, oh, then no. Then no. Or I'll get on his nerves and I'll make peanut butter and jelly every day, and I'll make sure I give him the peanut butter he does not like. If he likes crunchy, I'll get creamy. If he likes creamy, I'll get the extra crunchy, and I'll go get a can of Planters, mash it up, and add it to it. Yeah, that's how petty I am. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But who? Politics, politics, politics. See, it's like the intro was dating but political. Yeah. I'm going to be doing a lot more politics. I'm going to be doing dating nightmares because, ooh, okay. Oh, get out that scorching hot petty tea, babies. If you like it cold, hold the ice because the ice is a hot mess in the streets. And remember, my channel is as messy as my life, especially now. Like, I don't like, some people are like, oh, you have a disability. You're so lucky. You don't have to work. You don't have to do this. You don't, oh, you get to be lazy. You get to be, like, it's like, shut, like, do you know how it, like, and this is why I'm going to keep saying DEI. It's like, to some of the conservatives, to a lot of the MAGAs, they're going to be so scared because I say DEI, because they think DEI is reverse racism or is reverse sexism and stuff. Like, they're stupid idiot. Like, they're poorly educated. Yeah, because some people are like, it's mean to call them stupid. Come on, okay, naive, poorly educated. It's like, like what? Like morons. What else? Come on now. But yeah, so I. Oh, and I'm gonna be watching more of the, because they're still. And I'm enjoying it. And oh, another moment which I wish I could. Oh, I wanted to cross my legs, crisscross applesauce. Was that Epstein? Like, the Democrats came together, in Florida, and even like their mayor, like their, I think the mayor used to be in Congress and stuff like that, or she used to be the mayor. She's not the mayor now, but oh yeah, she organized that. I was like, girl, a sip of pity tea dedicated for you. Cheers, thank you. And she had some of the victims speaking up and talking about the emotional, the financial, and like the physical, like just all of the harm that has, not even all. Okay, they gave at least a sample. And especially when some of the ladies who are immigrants to this country, and they were talking about the paperwork and how Epstein got them here, and how one of them was like, I helped my friend get herself here, and now I know there's no way to do that in 6 months. He did it in 6 months, and I know there's no way. And the way that she was describing, I kept thinking of the orange man's current wife. And remember how she got here. The same exact way. And some of them, they were talking about how there was a stream of women. It was like that, where they had to get married at a certain point, or he married them off and stuff like that. It all makes sense. And so, like, when I saw When I saw that first lady walk up to the podium and talking on the mic and saying how certain things are lies, I'm like, real, like, are you sure? Come on, not real. I mean, if she says they're lies, but we have to remember what the orange man has said a couple times, especially, and this is why it's funny because a lot of the people that follow the orange man, they say he never tells a lie. He's always telling the truth. He's an open guy and blah blah blah. But okay, I can't say they're stupid. They're naive, poorly educated morons. Okay, what did his old marketing or I forgot that Conway woman? She said alternative facts. What are alternative facts? Alternative facts. Let's split that up. Alternative means a different route or a different way. And you know what? Okay, let's be petty. Okay, 1 minute. Let me look up the definition so I can read verbatim. And, because, yeah, some people don't know, alternative, but it's like, because they want to say he's not, he doesn't lie, he's never lied, and all this other stuff. They want to build a gold statue that resembles him, but then they say, oh, that's not from our country and our education system. Ooh, I'm just, yeah, it's okay. 1 second, it's load. Here we go. Alternative, adjective. It's like of one or more things available as another possibility. Available as another possibility. The various alternative methods for resolving disputes. The alternative definition of democracy as power, as popular power. Similar, different, other. Okay, here's another one. Of two things, mutually exclusive. And then, let's see. Oh, okay. Relating to behavior that is considered unconventional and is often seen as a challenge to traditional norms. And so, you know what? I'm going to be real petty. Let's define alternative facts. Alternative facts are statements presented as true but are actually false or misleading, often used to shape public perception or defend a disputed claim. And yeah, Kellyanne Conway's in it. Yeah, January of 2017. So let's break this up. And this isn't even my main. It's like, yeah, it's not even in the main subject that I want to talk about. But when I keep hearing MAGA till this day, say that he's never lied. But then, okay, the orange man on camera, on recording, has said, as long as you say the same lie over and over again, at one point they're going to believe you. He has said this. But then when Democrats, progressive liberals show conservatives, oh, that's AI. That even though the recording was way back, like even in 2014, 2015, I believe, they call it AI. Even though I've known this since before he even ran for office that he said this. But then they want to keep saying he's the most honest man, he's on like all this other garbage. Really? Really? So again, alternative facts are statements presented as true but are actually false or misleading, often used to shape public perception or defend a disputed claim. And I can make a whole episode on this because I just watched a video yesterday of one of the young white male progressives. I think he's a progressive. He's on the left, but he was at the round table of that one YouTube channel that gets on my nerves, where it's like one person versus everybody, like everybody's like has opposite views. And there was that one highly annoying Republican Canadian white girl who ran. Oh, I was like, she was desperate for attention. She ran to that chair. And like, see, I'm so glad. Like, people are like, oh, why did you study anthropology? That was a waste of time. No, 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 babies. No, like, see, yeah. Because almost every time she spoke, she's learned a few things from the orange man. Because almost every time she was like, and you know I'm right. And you know it's true. You know I'm right. You know it's true. She kept saying it after every single comment. And in a way that was for him, but in a way it was for the audience. And I love when the guy that was versus everybody, oh, he stood 10 toes down and he was like, I hope there's a fact check next to the screen. And there was too. There better been, because while he was talking, I was like, hold up, she's lying. And also, you know what? I'm probably not even going to be talking about my main subject yet, but I'm going to be having an episode about Elon Musk being a trillionaire and the hot mess within this country and how he was allowed to basically take people's jobs, and now he wants to take away Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. And it was like Biden said that the Republicans were going to do this someday soon, but then Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert yelled up, you're a liar, and all this other mess. But look what's happening now. Look at our economy now. Look at the unemployment now, and look at the opportunities now. Look at the tariffs now. That's going to be a upcoming episode, but I'm livid because we gave this no good, selfish, conniving, wants to impregnate every, or, well, as long as they're not black, but because I know he offered an Asian woman to impregnate her too. But yeah, he wants to sow his seed in everything that will open up for him. I said it. But yeah. So yeah, that will be an upcoming episode very soon. But I don't know. It's like the way she kept saying it, and even like kind of getting up to his face, like because her body language and the tone and the language, it's like from an anthropology's perspective. Mm, mm, Breaking that down would be like Campbell's soup commercial. Good. Because I mean, she was just showing herself. And oh, don't forget the drama that the Republican women had a couple months ago, especially over an engagement ring. She was part of that. She was part of that. So yeah, don't forget. Yeah, look that up. Look that up. But yeah, because they say they want to be traditional, but and yeah, a lot of them they say they want traditional, but they want that traditional image, but then they want to be able to act a hot mess, but wants you to look away and ignore it. And especially with the patriarchy, wants the power and just the empowerment over other people and to have a stronger voice. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, back to the alternative facts. Because this is the same man who said he is the least racist person. He's not racist and all of this other stuff. Look at all the things he's done in a year and a half. And even his first presidency, a lot of people, they kind of shrugged, like a lot of the MAGA, a lot of Republicans shrugged, oh, that's nothing. Oh, well, he has a point. Kaepernick, he needs to be quiet. And a lot of the Fox News, like, oh, with LeBron, oh, just shut up and dribble. Like, if it was a black person voicing up, talking about the injustices and stuff like that, they want us to shut up. But there was one video where this guy was going around and talking to people about, one was LGBTQ and then one was, okay, yeah, as like part of me, I'm like, how did I forget? But I was about to look it up and I was like, oh, Taylor Swift, duh. Okay. Oh, and there's another, oh, I've got screenshots that I'm going to be adding to Patreon today or tomorrow, depends on my schedule and how I feel, because there's so much to do, which I'm going to be talking about on the other channel soon. But yeah, it's like this interviewer was going around talking about LGBTQ in one video and Taylor Swift in another. And the Taylor Swift one was when like one guy was like, "Oh, she needs to shut up and sing," and "Oh yes, she can sing, she can do this, but just don't talk about politics." And then they brought up Kid Rock. Oh, I can't stand him. He disgusts me. Oh, he disgusts me. But brought up Kid Rock. And he was like, "Oh, he's a great man. Oh, I love what he says. Oh, I love how he talks." And part of me, I'm just like, I can't stand him, but say what you want. I'm not going to tell you to just shut up and, oh, he can't even sing. But yeah, quote unquote sing. But it's like, and with Taylor Swift, especially with the drama that I heard with that one movie from that author that I can't stand, um, yeah, I'm hearing more and more how she was kind of involved in some of the bullying and things like that. So, but at the same time, she at least she's woke. She has some empathy and things like that. So I know we're never going to align 100%. And also one of her best friends, or maybe it's not best friends, but close friends. Yeah, she's from that movie by that author. She wanted to get married at a plantation house, and she wanted to start a clothing line that kind of had the resemblance or the ambiance of the plantation days. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just like, yeah, that, and this is one reason why, like, even when white women say they're liberal or Democrats, as especially as black women, we have to be careful. Especially as black women, we have to know, we have to make sure and certify, because just like when women were fighting for their rights to vote and white women came to black women saying, "Oh, we got your back, just help us, support us." And once the white women got their vote, they were like, "Okay, we don't need you anymore," and basically threw my ancestors in the trash, like. But or yeah, they treated them like leftovers. But it's like with alternative facts, with all of the racism and the hatred and things that are going on. And then he said he was not going to start the war. But even, okay, back to the racism. It's like people ignored his history. Oh, that was years ago. Oh, redlining. That's not, like, some people have told me, that's not a big deal. It's like, oh, they just want to keep it safe. Oh, what does race have to do with keeping it safe? Well, mm, mm. And then a lot of the people that follow the orange man, it's like that's one reason why the a lot of MAGA, and like, in my opinion, majority of MAGA is racist. It's like, especially like when their dominant singers are talking about bodies swinging from a tree and stuff, and or they're mocking black people in the music videos, and or it's like, so they kind of copy black culture, but then they are hardcore racist throughout it. Like, and then they had the nerve to put Roseanne Barr and Marjorie Taylor Greene in some of the videos. Really, those are your video vixens? Those are your video vixens? Uh, mm, mm. Ooh. Anyway, but because and I keep talking about it because it takes at least 7 times for people to remember what happened with the black farmers when the government had their whole farmers meeting. The two black farmers were not allowed because they said that would be DEI. They were the only two non-white farmers. All of the farmers that were allowed were white. And then over the last 6 months, only white immigrants have been allowed into the country. With what's going on with the soccer game right now, they wouldn't let the black African referee come over, only the white ones. And oh, I just have to say a very big thank you to Canada. And it's like Canada's like showing how they have progressed. They have moved up a lot. Yeah. I mean, I'm still, oh, let's not forget that vote that like all the countries made about like slavery and everything like that. So yeah, don't hold me. I'm never going to forget. that, especially because, certain countries don't want to pay reparations, and that would only like give black people fighting power and fuel for that if they had voted yes. But at the same time, they don't really think of us as humans, especially and a lot that has trended all over the world, because don't forget that Natalie doll that's going on right now and very popular in China and stuff like that. So but couldn't even pass the Crown Act. And with Black Lives Matter, they hated that. And so he had the help of Candace Owens, the help of Kanye West. hmm And even when he said black jobs, till this day, what are black jobs? Like everyone else wants to forget about that. But then also when the farmers were losing the immigrants, the Hispanic population, like a lot of the farmers thought black people were going to take those jobs. Yeah. They expected us to take those jobs. And then even with Nike and a few other companies right now, it's like they have lawsuits because they hired too many black people. And now they even have a law firm or a department for reverse racism because they say not enough white people are getting high paying jobs and things like that. And so when we talk about alternative facts and the racism and the lies and just the injustices within this country, we have to pay attention. So, and also and this is why I mentioned like the dating apps and so many men who have swiped right on me and then I ignore and then they swipe right on me again. Sometimes they write me a message. It's like, why don't you like me? Why aren't you interested? Give me a chance. Your politics are telling me otherwise. And then there was that one jerk. I just recorded it, but it's not up yet. Like Austin was like, "Oh, that's a label. You shouldn't put plaster people with a label." If you're Republican, that means you don't mind the racism. That means you don't care that the Supreme Court allowed the voices of black people to be taken away. You don't mind that the Supreme Court has voted that the police can follow people based off the color of their skin. That you don't care about the ICE facilities going on right now and the injustices and the treatment and the terrible injustices that we are going through right now, especially based off the color of our skin. Come on now. Come on now. And so at the end of the alternative fact, listen to all of the things that's going on in this country and how they keep lying about it. And look at how, like with black people, it's like so many people, why is everything about race? Why is everything? Because, okay, and people of color, pay attention. Because a lot of you have not been paying attention lately. A lot of you have been ignoring the history and ignoring the facts and ignoring your education and ignoring what has been going on in this country for decades. Because my ancestors fought for this right to vote, fought for the right for equal education. We still don't have that. But then, in some of the states, they want to resegregate. They want to resegregate. It's like my ancestors are the reason you're able, or I'll say our ancestors, because not just our ancestors, black people's ancestors. So yeah, when I say ours, I mean black people's. We're the reason that you're able to drink out of any water fountain because, yeah, you're not white. Because I don't know, that just keeps so many of the Hispanic and Asian and Middle Eastern communities and all the people of color, they act like with the water fountains and bathrooms and everything that they would have had the white ones. Thank you for listening to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. I am a woman, I am of color, and I am handicapable. But most importantly, I am human and you're human too.